I mean, she was a head of state, so calling it a cult feels a little weird.
She's quote unquote dead at
Well,
the moment, so technically it checks
Yeah,
out.
it's
it's a
kind of
little
cult
convoluted.
until it is a cult until it becomes a religion.
Uh, like, she would be upset with the term cult, and she prefer religion, but reality is it's closer to a cult, so.
And
You
plus,
kind of.
she's in no position to argue at this point.
And she is trying to achieve apotheosis, so
Yeah,
her and her husband at
Yeah.
least.
I still don't know how we're gonna play that out, but yeah,
Mhm.
Her ascension, or the attempt to stop her ascension.
attempt to stop her ascension because we're not allowing this, right?
It kind of feel like it's going to split the party when that happens.
I mean, Lucille's not even 100% on board with it from what Yen has said, so
Yeah.
who knows?
And
She's of
Rakadon is
three minds
the
about it.
yeah, and Rakadon has put his cards in the basket.
Yeah, it makes the most sense for Rakadon to want side with her. Hey, Yen. Speak of the Dragon Devil.
Mhm.
Some
We were
parts says
discussing
that
Lady
is
Stella's
actually accurate.
long-term plans.
The Dragon Devil.
Well, yeah, it's not super accurate. More undead dragon. I don't know.
Mm. There
Dracolich. There we go.
we go.
The actual
Pretty
term.
much, yeah.
Soon to be, hopefully.
Did you know they released Wizards has secretly released a book that has the stat blocks of all the archdevils of hell?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I hate that.
Why?
You should never stat the archdevils.
They can be killed. They
I
should be able
mean,
to be killed at least.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
but
Tiamat has had a stat block for forever.
I'm she's in the campaign, and that's
She's
and that's
also a
not
god.
and that's not truly Tiamat. That's probably one of the avatars that she has.
Fair.
Like they apparently they've statted Asmodeus. I'm like, you can't do that. You can't stat Asmodeus.
Yeah, it's
Just because you
like
drop him to 0 doesn't mean he dies.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like they've given him stats. I'm like, are you insane?
I just tend to look at it more as guidelines, especially at this point with how wonky they're getting with everything. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's down to 0. He's literally Satan though, so he's fine.
Yeah.
Like you reset him to factory position.
yeah. You thought you were fighting Asmodeus, but it was actually me, Theo.
Wait,
Speaking of
Vecna was
obscure
a.
anime references, is everyone ready to begin?
I'm still loading in. Vecna was a demon or a devil?
Isn't he a god?
Undead.
Oh, he was a lich, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the Lich at
Right.
one point, became a god of death, I think, in one
Yeah.
edition, and then they either retconned it or I forget exactly, but yeah.
I mean, gods can be created and undone on a whim for some creatures.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. The term god ultimately has some loose meaning in D&D.
No, yeah,
I'm
just like in superhero stuff, it comes down to the writer.
yeah. I mean, if you have seen the new ending for Gale, he becomes a god.
Yeah, I haven't tried that ending yet.
I think I'm gonna do that one. I'm doing the Aerosol campaign right now on Baldur's Gate.
Everyone is died.
Not yet, oddly enough. I am playing it as Ethan/Aerosol would play it, which is I'm just gonna do whatever makes sense in the moment to gain the most power for myself and promise to make a bunch of deals down the line.
Yeah,
And so
so
far
you're
it's
just
worked.
Oh, so you are taking Raphael's deal?
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
I'm still in first act, so
Okay. Have you guys been to the House of Hope yet?
yeah.
yep.
I
Jesus,
think
that
I've only done
fight
it the
was brutal.
once.
I had to burn 2 divine
Uh,
interventions to survive.
Yeah. But have you played as the Dark Urge and talk to Orin?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is the fucking best.
The best part is because I chose open hand monk, I downed her in one turn.
Calling her an incest baby felt wrong in a weird way.
It's true.
It
We
is.
didn't lie.
Well, I tried to play it off of like, this is a real fucked up situation for you. I hate you, but still, dude, like, I feel bad for you.
I do not feel an ounce of remorse for that psychopath.
She was born into it, man. You know, people can't help their environments.
You can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family.
I disagree with that wholeheartedly, but fair.
It is kind of the central premise to a lot of this campaign. Like Lucille, Atlas, Kiara,
Mm.
Rakadon in a way, Malachi before he died, Alexi. Literally everyone actually has family issues. Or direct mommy or daddy issues. Now that I think about it. Which is also true in Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Literally everyone has the daddy issues in that game.
Yep.
I'm noticing a pattern.
I'm ready, by the way.
Okay.
I'm also ready.
Are you ready?
Not really.
No.
Well, we don't have a choice.
Well, we do, but I rather play.
Yeah, so you always have choices.
Exactly.
Yen, are you in?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Forgot to get my music going.
So have
up
you
real
been
quick.
updated on what happened again?
I sent her a message the other day about it.
It was the usual response of, "Oh boy, what have they done this time?"
Yeah.
That's usually my response. Steve sent me a message. I'm like, oh fuck me. What did Atlas and or Alexi do?
Speaking of what Alexi did,
Oh yeah.
last we left our adventurers, you all arrived in the city. Oh, right, because he gets that thing, gives him an extra 10 if memory serves. Whenever he rages at the start of his turn.
He can take half
Can't
his movement, yeah.
Great if I could just fireball a bunch of them.
And there are a bunch of them. They just have to bunch up.
Yep. Yeah, we'll go with a simple Eldritch Blast with this guy.
Okay. As you loose the shadowy energy towards him, you see it shoot into his side there. Unfortunately, the heavy plate seems to absorb most of the damage.
Damn. Second bolt. Oh, jeez.
Once again, it bouncing off the heavy plate.
Dang. I'm going to quicken spell Eldritch Blast again. Hello? What is... What the... Okay.
Wait, hold
What
on.
the heck?
Wow!
As you
Ooh.
loose 4 straight beams into the chest of this one Dragonborn, as the plate seems to just absorb every single hit, you can see the necrotic energy almost absorbing into the axe he has.
Oh. This is... Okay. I go back inside.
Just
What
Homer
the
Simpson
hell?
into the hedge maze.
Yeah. Jeez.
As Arthur is going to hide, since he's not getting paid for this. As it goes to Sparkles the Unicorn's turn. Where did Sparkles go? There it is. as the unicorn rushes forward. Nay! I'ma fuck them up. And he is gonna actually get in front of you guys through the front door as he stops in front of you, Kira. Don't worry, I'll protect you. As it goes to Dame Edna of Luxembourg. You know, I've got a thing to where it's supposed to automatically go to the NPC whenever it goes to their turn, and it doesn't always work. There we go. Up to here. And hold her action. As it goes to Lazal, who will give you the help action.
She's trying to underneath me,
Hang on.
looking for.
Yeah. And in her turn goes to the Limpeterdad Narksan.
Was this your
Close enough to the
Dragonborn name
spelling.
generator?
Yes, it is. As the Auric will cower. Goes
He's
to
called a
the
lone survivor.
goes to this one's turn, who will use his action to get to here as he rushes towards you, Kiara's. Lucille puts 4 bolts into his chest unaffected, rushing full force. He goes to Sir Original Longbottom. He is going to attack Peridad. This is mainly also for the fact that these are guys that have been, you know, traveling with Kryze and Hyperion for months, and they're asleep as their friends are getting murdered. Or about to get murdered, I should say. As he quickly swings with 2 large great swords into the plate of the Dragonborn, having no effect. It'll be his turn. And that'll be his turn. And it'll be Iris's turn. Because we'll just stay here. As they continue from what you can tell, Rakdon being the one with best vision in the situation, as the Dragonborn continue to rush forward towards the card itself. You hear in Draconic from the White Dragonborn that you'd previously encountered Dakuth, the Night Frost. We will take your souls for what you took from us. Hey, hit. Ugh. Slicing into him. Goes to Munch Makuchi.
You can't be serious.
I forgot to put Makuchi on the map. There he is.
Is that on purpose?
100%. What do you mean?
Is what on purpose? As he's going to take a shot here. Gets the 1. As he's going to make 2 strikes on the unicorn in front of him.
Oh, bollocks.
Rage.
Oh, bollocks.
Reckless.
Bollocks!